Hi, it's Dryden, one of the co-founders of EcoPing. Today we're going to look at how to compare one website's carbon emissions to another. Like all of our videos here on EcoPing, we're going to start on EcoPing.earth and click the login button on the top right hand corner. If you have an account already, you can use the email and password, but as I already have one, I have a Google account, I'm going to log in with that instead. The things we're going to focus on today are these three select boxes at the top and how they correspond to the graph below. So first off, we can change whatever key metric that we would like. This could be the eco score, transfer size, or any of the other lighthouse metrics here below. So performance, SEO, accessibility, and best practices. I'm going to have a look at the page load time, and we can see how that changes for all of our sites. Next up is the duration drop down. So for this one to start with, we're going to have a look at CO2 grams specifically. We've got it set to 3 days here, but we can change that for any of these durations down here. So if we change it for a week, we can see how that takes an average of all of the sites below for the past week and gives us a total emissions for that particular week. We have also the last 30 days, which you can see it fluctuating over time. One cool feature at the bottom here is the custom, which allows you to do a custom date range of your choosing. Simply select the start date and the end date, and the graph will then fetch the data for that time. The last select box on the list is the way that we can compare one website's carbon emissions to another. We simply select it, have a look at the sites that we have below. So for this one, we're going to compare NS&I versus Eon. So we're going to select NS&I, and as you can see, it returns the data for that time. We're going to select Eon, and it puts it together on a graph. We're going to have a look at the last 7 days, and if you hover over the graph, you can see the total emissions produced for each day. One good thing to note about this drop down is you can actually select as many sites as you would like. You can do NS&I, Eon, and then what we could do also is we could add this Core Web Vitals one, a Charles Dowding one, and as many as all the sites that we can, we could select all if we wanted to, or deselect all, which will then give an average for all of our sites. I hope you found this helpful and how you can get an idea of one website's carbon emissions to the other, but also understand your overall website carbon emissions for a particular duration.